We know about their technological innovations like Facebook, Mint.com, Amazon and eBay. But just what do the tech billionaires do with all their money? Here are the top 8 geek spenders. Sean Parker, the co-founder of Napster, was Facebook's first president. Sean spent $13,000 on one meal and has got a $20 million townhouse in New York City. Makes him a bit of a spending amateur. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, estimated net worth of $18 and a bit billion. He is undertaking a $42 million project to build a 10,000-year clock in a Texas cave. What is wrong with these people? Essentially, it's a time capsule. Meg Whitman, former president and CEO of eBay, spent $144 million of her own money on a political campaign, more than any other self-funded political candidate in US history. You go, Meg Whitman, who? Exactly, she lost. The co-founder of Broadcast.com, Mark Cuban, he sold Broadcast.com to Yahoo for $6 billion in stock. He bought a $40 million jet. Then he bought a majority stake in his hometown team, the Dallas Mavericks, for $285 million and spent a huge amount of money on a national championship parade as well. He even tipped the staff $20,000. Now, I hope that my guests this evening are paying attention, because who is the smartest sideways investor here? Larry Page. Who's he? Well, he's the co-founder of Google. Larry bought a 193-foot yacht for $45 million. The interior designed by French designer Philippe Starck. Helicopter pad, gym, 10 suites and a crew of 14 people. I'm liking his investment. The founder of Oracle, Larry Ellison. He spent $43 million on a big estate in California. He's a tennis player. He bought the BNP Paribas Open for $100 million. His purchase saved the tournament. So he's a kind of nice guy as well. And of course, he'll pay lots of tax in California, which is positive. Number 2 is the billionaire and co-founder of Microsoft, Paul Allen. He owns not one but 2 sports teams, the Seattle Seahawks and the Portland Trail Blazers. He also bought and saved his favorite movie theater from being demolished. He founded an institute to fight brain cancer. What's there not to like about this guy? He bought a Russian fighter jet, and he's got World War II planes as well. So many things does he have, including his own submarine. Last but not least, the godfather of all geek billionaires is Bill Gates, giving away heaps of his billions to eradicate diseases and some humanitarian projects as well. So if we look at the alternative investments, the contrarian investments, who would you back? It's hard not to back Bill Gates, isn't it, Bev? He's a rich guy doing good.
Yeah, someone mentioned the fact that after Steve Jobs died, in 50 years' time, no one will remember who Steve Jobs was.
Oh, I disagree.
In 50 years' time, they'll be building statues to Bill Gates in India and in Africa, etc.
Maybe.
It's going to be a totally different thing. It's like Carnegie. We know who Carnegie is because of that. We know who Nobel is because of the charity. You will forget who was the biggest tycoons back in the day, other than Roosevelt, basically.
Yeah.
No, Rockefeller.
Rockefeller, yes, exactly.
Rockefeller.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's something to change the world. In terms of some of the other stuff out there, only an American sports team is not a vanity project. Those things make money. They're unlike the European sports teams. So that is not a vanity project. You may become famous, but you do make money out of them. Some of the other things, the 10,000-year clock was quite a nice idea. It's a way to actually forward technology, because think of it, even the pyramids are nothing compared to 10,000 years.
This is true.
And this is a moving machine. So it's an interesting thing to have. But look, I do think that Bill Gates' thing for the humanity out there is probably the biggest investment, or the best investment. For a personal investment, I'd buy you a sports team. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, not a bad idea at all. David?
No, you don't. You want to go buy the Red Sox. Do you like baseball and football?
But those things make money. In the US sports
You don't have to like the sport, because
the
it's own the
sports
club.
make money. The soccer teams in the UK, football teams in the Europe.
No, you don't want to become a Roman Abramovich or anybody like that. Not at all.
You can afford to lose
I
money.
agree. Warren Buffett gave to the Bill Gates Foundation as well. He says, I know how to make it. I don't know how to spend it. Let Gates do it. And I think that's a wonderful, it's a wonderful side of his character as well. Bruce, when are you going to spend time on a 10,000-foot yacht or something like that? Especially if you're
I'd like the opportunity, if you don't mind.
You'll be running after your boys all the time, making sure they haven't jumped
I've got 14 crew
overboard.
members and life jackets. They'd be fine. I'll call my children Bob and Bob too. No, but when you look at it, Bill Gates certainly is doing the right thing. And what I also like about it, of course, is inspired Patrice Motsepe to go some way down that same path as well. From a South African perspective, that inspiration has been invaluable.
Yeah, I think give your money back. When you actually analyze your life, all you need is a bed with clean sheets, a shower that's hot, and a toilet that flushes. What more do you want? Maybe a car that goes. At the end of the day, it's just waste.
Hey.
So you've got to give back to society, and you've got to give other people the chance to get to where you are. How's that?
The human side of David Shapiro this evening. But Governor, we know he's a lefty, really. But David Shapiro, his mother-in-law was a communist, Okay.